I made a statement. I said, I'm going to hit the road again. 5 minutes later, I got a text from a guy in Miami saying, you know, I was just in a meeting with a bunch of guys, and they were going through these songs, and they said, well, this guy got all of these songs. All he needs this year is a hit. And the hit came, and things started to happen. So things have been happening. And right now, you know, I'm just getting ready for Trinidad, for this International Soca Monarch.
You've been back and forth, though, so give us a feel, because I feel like I'm kind of disconnected from the Trinidad Carnival buzz, but they're getting ready for Carnival in Dominica, and they're getting ready for Carnival in Trinidad. So what's it like?
The energy, the energy is in the air, definitely. A lot of great music. Anybody by now would know that my favorite song is What List by Kess. What List, and yeah, they got some, and Tong Ting and I Think. Yeah, those are some of my top songs right now.
There's one that I find it's a nice rhythm, but she went to the party and she forget she ain't on the church.
Oh, Wine to the Side.
Wine to the side. Wine to the side. And have nothing to do with actually winding up. The song is about the fact that you have to take a piece on the side of the effect because they can't get in.
They can't get in.
They can't get in. Wine to the side.
Yeah. You know, so things are really heating up down there, and I've been in and out doing a lot of promotion and stuff. Last weekend, I went down and I performed in Woodford Square. And the response was the response was fantastic. Well, first of all, I kind of like reintroduced myself and I did the plumber, and that just not the plumber, kitty cat. I did kitty cat.
I know you meant that because Trini's like that whining thing.
Also, it was like so it was automatic, you know, arms open and welcome back, yeah. You know, and then I went into Full on Fire, and they just lapped it up. You know, the response was great. Then I performed at the TSTT staff calypso competition that night. Was it that night as well? And yes, and the Cooler Fete at Pier 1. It's kind of, should I say, ironic that this is my first time back to Trinidad in years, and the Cooler Fete was one of the big fests that we used to play at with
Square One.
Yeah. And this is the first year that it was back, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'm back there for the first time, and the Cooler Fete is back as well.
The buzz in the International Soca Monarch this year is, well, two things first.
You're right.
Prize money going
$2 million. Yeah.
Say it again. What?
2 million.
So the prize money going double. And then some of the big names decided, you know what, we're coming back.
Yes, Marshall is back. Destra is back. Bungie, yeah, he's there. Iowa George, everybody's there, you know. Fian's sister. I heard her for the first time on Sunday night at the semis, and she has a fantastic voice.
It's a whole family thing, boy.
Yeah.
Super Blue did
so everybody's back. And,
oh yeah, man. But the big thing about that is that while they're waiting for the semi-final results, you waiting for the finals.
That's right.
You don't have that stress. You know, this double crown got you a free pass straight to the final.
Straight to the final. So I'm in there and I'm just preparing myself, going out each weekend. I'm heading back out on Thursday again, you know. So I'm definitely doing a lot of pushing, trying to get in as many fests as I possibly can on a lot of radio, on TV. In fact, when I go in on Thursday, I'll be doing a performance and interview on Synergy TV. You know,
okay.
So, yeah.
So, are you anxious, and you know, who are you worried about anybody in particular? I know you mentioned you have favorite songs, but are you worried about anything? Are you just waiting to see what happens?
I'm just preparing myself to get in there. That's right. I'm just preparing myself to get in there and do the best that I possibly can. I want to put on the best show that I can.
Well, talking about the show, I've witnessed both of your performances up in Bushy Park, and I cannot imagine what else you would bring to take that to its next level.
To the next level.
Well, something.
There isn't much that I can really tell you. I'm going to try to do as much as I possibly can without breaking myself, right?
Because you're not as young as you used to be. We dropped the young from the blood long time.
What trouble is this?
Long time.
Come to the back.
What was she talking about? I just know I grew up with young blood and now he's just blood. That's all I'm saying.
Do you have any competition restrictions though as to what you can do?
I have not seen the competition rules as yet. Okay. That's the one thing. I do have the invitation, but I don't think that we are restricted to. I think you can take as many people on stage as you like. So I'm definitely going with all 20 dancers, and and we'll create some hype.
But one of the things that is different in Trinidad, and like some people have been calling for it here, is it's a nighttime festival. So
yes.
you get to see
so you'll see the fire, you'll see everything, everything, you know, so definitely.
So there'll be enough pyrotechnics for sure.
Of course.
I feel really excited for you.
Me too.
I'm excited for myself as well.
The thing is, it's a good tune, so you know you can pat yourself on the back for that. Again, it's a really good tune. when you hear that rhythm, you kind of feel like like
in every interview, you know, in every interview, you know, the guys, even some of the guys that have heard it are hearing it for the first time, they're like, where was this tune all the time?
And everybody can relate.
Yes, definitely.
Anywhere you go, your feet can be on fire
anywhere you go.
Is that something you thought about in the crafting of the tune, the ability for it to go beyond not just Barbados but the
every tune that I write, it's I want to keep it home first, and then I look at, you know, what kind of effect it's going to have outside of Barbados as well. So I try to, you know, hone it in that kind of way.
Well, the relatability is clearly there.
Yeah.
I remember when I interviewed you last year, you said it had a special inspiration.
Oh yeah, definitely, very much so.
Yeah, that's important. He looks like, I want to know.
No. My girlfriend was going through some medical stuff, and one night I was asleep and I felt this jerk in the bed. So when I turned, I said, "What's wrong?" She was up, tapping her leg, saying her foot is on fire, her foot is on fire, her foot is on fire. So the next day, while we were talking about it, you know, and how she was feeling, you know, the song came to me, and you know, the idea for the song, and I just started putting things together. And I mean, almost everything that we talked about is in that song.
Okay.
Wow.
Speaking about that and the creative process, you know, for the last couple of years running, Blood has been out front, putting people to shame. They're trying to catch up. I realized that last year they were trying to catch up. So are you still going to be out front this year?
Yes, definitely. I'm already, as most people would know, I tried to finish my Crop Over album compilation by the end of February. So going to Trinidad and coming, that was one of the main reasons why I'm in and out. So I'm still working on the album, and we're almost finished. So the songs are sounding really good.
So you're on course for the end of February this year?
Yes, we are on course.
We got 50s now.
Yeah, I know we are on course. Trust me.
I know it's hard, but hydrate and get your rest and exercise and get your rest.
Definitely need to get some exercise.
And get your rest.
Sure. Yeah.
And your liquids. Yeah, we got to look out for our people, you know.
We do. We want to make sure that you bring it back home for us. Remind us of the date at the time for those of us Bajans who are heading over to Trinidad.
International Soca Monarch is on the 4th, Fantastic Friday, 4th of March. So you can look up for that. Both the groovy, in fact, Mr. Dale, yes, he performed on Sunday, represented really well. And hopefully, you know, he will make it to the final.
We got good tunes.
He has, yes.
We got good tunes. We're proud of you, and we are wishing you all the best.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
Try not to set anybody's stadium on fire. You know, just 20 feet.
Just blaze it up. Just blaze it up. Just blaze it up.
I like it. We support Rihanna. We support you. And we, as they say, we is we, and we have to continue to do that. So you do your thing.
Thank you.
Like we were saying at the beginning, you know, someone who's been in there and on the brink, losing by a 0.5
quarter, 0.25.
0.25.
Don't forget.
2.25, sorry, 0.25. I didn't even know they counted down to that.
Me neither.
You found out the hard way. But this victory must be sweeter still for you.
Yes, it is, definitely.
You're not going to have much time to rest. Whatever happens coming out of the Groovy Soca Monarch, Crop Over is coming up. So are you in for the long haul as well?
Definitely.
Calypso, Pickety Crop competition as well?
I'm in Pickety Crop competition again. Already have one of my tunes. I do have two tunes, but I'm definitely focusing on one of them so far, and I'm looking to get the other one very soon. And then, of course, I have my defending the party.
Yeah, you the man to beat.
Right, I have that, and the groovy. I think, in fact, in the Sweet Soca, that one came to me like in November, and that was the one that I was most excited about. So we were looking at a pretty good year, I think, again.
All right, not to dampen the mood any, but any word on the recent passing of Tassa?
Oh, wow, Tassa, yeah, very much so. Tassa was a really, really good friend of mine. We've known each other for, since 1984, 85, I think. And she was always, there to support. In fact, I wrote for Tassa as well one time, and we had always talked about doing that song over. It was recorded by Kenny Phillips in Trinidad, and we had always talked about doing that song over, and that was one of the first things that hit me, that we were unable to actually see that come to fruition. But, she's a great loss, she's a good friend, and my condolences go to her family.
Yeah, indeed, her son and all the family. But one thing I remember about Tassa is she was always full of energy,
so.
and she celebrated life. So we're going to be celebrating her life as well.
Definitely. And I'm sure she's with you in spirit, egging you on.
Always.
All the best to you in Trinidad, though.
Thank you very much. Definitely.
He will blaze it up.
Yes.
You can sing the line for me? I wake up.
You don't want me to sing this. Toss so swollen and all that. Yeah.
Really nice, though.
You don't extend yourself. Keep it on until
work it out, man.
March 4.
All the best to you. I heard the tune in the background.
I'm wondering, that's why we're pausing, in case you're wondering. Don't just play the thing. Run the track.
Run the track.
Run the track.